Hello guys, in today's video we're gonna check out the best Cricut machines in the market for this year. I made this based on my personal opinion, and I try to list them based on a price, quality, durability, and more information about these Cricut machines you can check out the description below. So let's get started. Cricut Maker 3 Smart Cutting Machine. The Cricut Maker 3 is similar to the older Cricut Maker, further down on my list, and uses the same process, design space app, and similar attachments. The biggest difference is that it can cut, score and engrave using smart materials, which feed directly into the machine, so there's no need for a cutting mat. In practice, this means you can make cuts of up to 12 feet, 3.6 meters, in one go. You will ideally need the roll holder attachment for these longer cuts, so consider this an extra cost. You can use smart materials without it, for smaller projects. In our Cricut Maker 3 review, we found the use of smart materials incredibly beneficial. And once you've tried it, you really can't consider being without the option. We said that the big selling point of this machine is the ability to use Cricut smart materials, which do away with the need to use a mat and can cut designs up to 12 feet long. The Cricut Maker 3 is also twice as fast as the Cricut Maker when working with smart materials, and from personal experience, I found it to be much quieter. While smart materials are excellent, they are expensive, but just like other Cricut machines, you can use any material with the machine, including fabrics. Cricut Explor 3 Smart Cutting Machine. The Cricut Explor 3 is one of the best value machines and a recently released successor to the Cricut Explore Air 2. The main difference between them is that the Explor 3 allows you to work with Cricut's new smart materials, so you can cut projects without the need for a cutting mat. You also get a larger portable trimmer and a roll holder. This means that, like with the Cricut Maker 3, number 1 on our list, you can make cuts up to 12 feet, 3.6 meters, long in one go. The main advantage Cricut Explor 3 has over the Cricut Maker 3 model is that it's cheaper. So if you want to use smart materials, but don't need professional features, then this is the best Cricut machine for your needs if you ask me. There are some caveats, as we found in our Cricut Explor 3 review. First, the Cricut Explor 3 cuts 100 materials, while the Cricut Maker 3 and its older model, the Cricut Maker, can cut up to 300 materials. Also, for design fans, the Cricut Explor 3 only comes in mint green, but expect more colors to come. Our review states that this is the perfect cutting machine for new crafters. All in all, the Cricut Explor 3 is the ideal middle machine in Cricut's craft lineup. It can cut enough materials to be competitive while also supporting smart materials, which the older Cricut Maker doesn't support. And it's cheaper, making it great value too. The Cricut Explor 3 is a worthy number 2 on my list. Cricut Joy Machine. Want to craft on your travels or pop to a friend's house for a day of creativity? Then your best bet is the Cricut Joy, which I think is a beautifully compact and portable digital craft machine. With diminutive dimensions of 21.4 by 13.8 by 10.8 centimeters, it's significantly smaller than other models. And with a weight of 1.75 kilograms, it's easy to store and carry from place to place. This makes it the ideal choice for smaller crafting tasks. In our Cricut Joy review, we found this smaller, portable craft cutting machine was ideal for making cards, stickers and vinyl heat ink transfers. The kind that are pressed onto bags and shirts. It works incredibly well and is designed primarily for creating homemade card projects, which we found we easily used from within the excellent Cricut Joy mobile app. I own one of these and regularly make cards for family and friends, as it's incredibly easy. That said, the Cricut Joy is still capable of bigger things. In fact, you can use the Joy for continuous cuts without a cutting mat, up to 20 feet long and 4 inches wide. More generally, it can be used to cut over 50 types of material, including iron-on, cardstock, vinyl, paper, and smart materials. The Joy can also be used to engrave and even draw, but you'll need to buy extra attachments. One thing to note, while you can connect this machine to your computer or mobile via Bluetooth, it doesn't have a USB connection, unlike the devices listed so far. Cricut Maker Smart Cutting Machine. In general, the Cricut Maker is the best cutting machine from Cricut for most people, especially beginners, as we discovered in our in-depth Cricut Maker review. The exception is if you want to work with smart materials, in which case skip back to the top machine on my list, the newer Cricut Maker 3. Otherwise, if you're looking for the best Cricut machine for vinyl, the best Cricut machine for fabric, or indeed the best Cricut machine for most purposes, this is the one for you. The Cricut Maker enables you to precision cut more than 300 materials, including everything from delicate fabric and paper to tough materials such as mat board and leather. You get 13 tools that allow you to cut, score, write, deboss, engrave, or add other decorative effects with precision. These include a rotary blade for cutting fabrics, a knife blade for thicker materials of up to 2.4 millimeters, scoring wheels to create creases and folds, and a foil transfer tool for foil embellishments. While it may lack the smart material support, having used one, I found the newer Maker 3 to be quieter and faster. There's still an argument the original Maker is exceptional value for money as it's regularly discounted. One caveat is Cricut has now begun to pull support for this older model, meaning eventually you will need to upgrade to Maker 3 for new tools. Cricut Explore Air 2. The Cricut Explore Air 2 is great for a multitude of reasons. It works perfectly for crafting stickers, and is a good, affordable entry-level machine for beginners too. It's not quite as versatile and powerful as the newer Cricut machines on my list, or indeed the older Maker, but for a newcomer, that's a good thing, as it makes the software easier to follow. The Explore Air 2 still offers pretty much all the features that a beginner will want, but it's less powerful, which in craft machine terms translates to a slower and noisier machine. To get specific, the Cricut Explore Air 2 will cut more than 100 different types of material, including premium vinyl, iron-on and HTV vinyl, cardstock, faux leather, adhesive foils, specialty paper and poster board, and you get 5 tools for cutting, writing and scoring. But it doesn't support the new Cricut Smart Materials or the roll holder attachment, which means you'll need to use a cutting mat and be restricted to creating smaller craft projects. Yet the restrictions on what you can do, and the price, being older there are always good discounts, ensure Explore Air 2 is ideal for newcomers. This is a great choice for home-based, small-scale craft projects, such as making custom stickers, greeting cards, personalized decor and bespoke gifts. So while Explore Air 2 is not suitable for commercial cutting or pro projects, it's a good Cricut machine for anyone at the start of their Cricut journey. Cricut EasyPress 3 Smart Heat Press Machine. EasyPress 3 is the latest heat press from Cricut and is extremely user-friendly. It comes in 2 sizes, the large 12 by 10 inch device and the smaller 9 by 9 inch model. In many ways, this is similar to the older EasyPress 2, but it now has fully automated heat settings and connects to the new Cricut Heat app for ease of use. The level of automation is a big difference between the EasyPress 3 and EasyPress 2. Using the new Cricut Heat app ensures that you really don't need to do anything except load your design or create a new one in the mobile app, and send it to the heat press. Some other makes of heat press can be hit and miss, or require you to add pressure by leaning on the material being used. The EasyPress 3 does away with all of this. Its weight and the automated heat ensure that it transfers designs to a variety of materials with little fuss and adjusts the heat according to the material you've selected. It really is a dream to use. The only issue is that you might not need to spend the extra money on this when the older Cricut EasyPress 2 is on sale and regularly discounted. It can do pretty much the same job too. Another thing to note, the older Cricut heat press doesn't have Bluetooth connectivity, and as Cricut is becoming more reliant on its new Cricut Heat app, eventually you will need to upgrade. If you have the money, the EasyPress 3 is recommended. Cricut Autopress Professional Automated Heat Press. Cricut's latest heat press machine is the large Cricut Autopress, and it's a big and powerful device that delivers consistent and commercial quality results. I think this would be best suited to larger studio design projects as it's not a cheap investment. The Autopress may look hard to use, but like all Cricut machines, it's been designed with everyone in mind. For example, the device auto-detects material width and adjusts accordingly, The heavy lid can be closed easily with 2 fingers too. The heat pan size ensures this heat press machine is perfect for those larger design projects, such as creating t-shirts, quilts, or even replicating paintings onto wooden frames and blocks. The programmable control pod means you can set multiple timings and temperatures for your projects. In use, this is a fantastic time saver if you're swapping between designs. The Cricut Autopress is quite bulky but will sit on the average kitchen worktop or large craft table. It's simple to use and offers consistent results across its even heat plate. If you're planning more commercial craft projects, this is a great addition to your Cricut toolset. Read more in our detailed look. Cricut Autopress. Everything explained.